What's up, y'all? It's the Finches.
And today we are going to be reacting to the nonchalant trials of Sung Jinwoo. This is supposed to be funny, I guess. I don't know.
I guess.
Mir found it, so we about to do that. Now that we have officially finished season 2, we can actually react to the good stuff. So
yeah,
here we go, man. Let's go ahead and get into this thing.
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life. To Rampage Jackson his fucking door and redoing an entire video from scratch. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulties.
Who, that old lady?
Yeah.
No, who's that?
Well, she from Titanic. She was on Titanic.
I ain't never seen Titanic, y'all.
I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened. But oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out. They just wanted straight monoa panels. But it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank Smurf of doom, Mr. Sung Jinwoo. So prepare yourself to watch this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. And literally every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So without further ado, the Jinwoo.
He literally be letting people get beat
every
up.
time.
So it's like a court trial or something like this.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. Jinwoo here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest rank is in the game. These are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high-ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass in showers. Never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then it goes from A rank to B, C, D, and E. And Jinwoo.
So I guess Jinwoo the only one took showers because she said he wasn't staying.
He was sorry. Yeah, he wasn't sweaty yet.
Was a fucking.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
This nigga was trash. He sucked. Hot ass, buns. And what made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck. So this man, Jinwoo, was hard stuck bronze 3. And he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, Jinwoo's here? Ah, shit, this gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga.
They was doing him dirty for real.
He even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit #1 because that's what I'm gonna call it because I don't know a fucking name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with they fucking javelin. She looking at this every time like, Jinwoo, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. And the reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone.
Oh my
Stepping
God.
up Jaeger style. Getting split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal. And Jinwoo decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape. Leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever.
I swear, that was crazy.
This was all a test by the mysterious system. And Jinwoo gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally get out of bronze. He was not destined to be a trash-ass nigga anymore. He turned in to Himothy. Started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses whole parties would struggle to beat.
That was hard. I remember
made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Only difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, Attack of the SMURF. This man Jinwoo caught some bodies. And I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human
real bodies.
He was booming niggas. And our first example of this is this bum-ass 6-stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got Jinwoo and this trust fund bum-ass, I got all this gear for nothing.
Oh my God.
Like, don't get me wrong, I with bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to still be ass. Like,
yes.
This nigga sucks.
He equivalent of like when you go to the gym and you hooping and somebody got on all the arm sleeve, leg sleeve,
Oh my God.
headband, but trash.
Don't even need all that stuff.
He's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this
You know he got money.
I don't know what to tell you. Now, when Jinwoo met up with this 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dongsuk, and he explained to Jinwoo, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dongsuk. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now, Jinwoo picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in sight. And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
And this is what Jinwoo knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon, and Jinwoo is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming
all they had to do was do right.
starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dongsuk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. Jinwoo and Jinho, you guys stay here and look after the score. And
like, how that makes sense now?
It didn't, because why would you leave the sorriest people?
Exactly. All just them 2 now.
Like, you could have sent them back to go get this stuff, and then y'all.
No, they was lying.
Yeah, man, ain't nobody going for that.
So they leave, right? And guess what they do? They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks, because their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. This would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know that the E rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of doom. Jinwoo cooked this spider in a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing.
He went in.
Nigga. You know, trust fund baby looking at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked a boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags. He said, hey bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the scheming 6-stack come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jinho killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill Jinwoo and we'll let you live. But Jinho was like, nah, I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around, kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, Jinwoo gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man,
you gotta kill.
Yeah. 6 of them. Boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting Jinwoo and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, oh, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month, but that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it. So allow me to return the favor.
That scene was so
they look at
hard.
that bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to Jinwoo and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum-ass E-rank, bronze 3. What the fuck are you gonna do to us, huh?
That's crazy how he just cut his head off.
And that music switched up right
no
there.
emotion, just decapitates this man. Niggas is shocked. They like, nani? How the hell did an E-rank just kill a D-rank? And Hwang Dong-suk knew, oh my god, this isn't an E-rank. This is a Smurf of doom. So they all try to jump him, but it is no use. Look at this, he flashed
They can't
him,
jump him.
and just shoves a dagger in his neck. Old boy comes in
Hey.
with a swing, misses, knife to the gut. And he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head. You know what made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer before he finally cut them down. Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so Jinwoo easily kills his bum ass. And then look at the mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball. Instant flash step.
Got him.
To the booty hole. Pause. Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. And just off that, this man that caught 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Cause
Nope,
he still
one
had to
more.
deal with
More to
old
go.
boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking Smurf. So you think you're cool, huh?
You know what a Smurf is?
No.
Cause he keeps saying that Smurf is like somebody that somebody who is really good at a game, but they go back and they make a new account so they can play against the lower ranked people.
Oh.
So that's what Smurf means. I only say that because he keeps saying that.
Ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him, but Woo Speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right.
He mushed his face in that
Just another
ground.
Yeah, that jump was crazy.
Stuck in elo hell. Face plants this bum. And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life.
Sure
Started
did.
begging the bro like,
Please, I'll pay you triple.
Hear me out, bro.
Uh-huh.
Listen, we could be
Ain't
a
no-
duo queue of hell.
ain't no
Me,
settlement
you,
with
we'll be
him.
Unstoppable.
You are a worthless, bitch ass nigga. Cause what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself.
Please hard carry me. I swear to God, out.
Dang. Clean slice.
This man just wiped the whole team. Dropped off all 6 of them.
Six
Sent
of
them
them.
back to the lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Wu called oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Tiki Kong.
Oh, he had to
This is
kill
another
him,
motherfucker
though.
that
He had to kill them,
So how
too.
this happened?
Well,
is
yeah,
was on
he
a
had
raid
to
with
kill
his
them,
old
too,
crew,
but-
with old nigga and fine shit.
That was
And
messed
during
up.
this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Taeshik Kang. But Mr. Taeshik was not here to supervise. Oh no, this
Hey,
man
no.
was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit. So the father paid Taeshik to kill these dudes, and that's what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because sadly for them,
Exactly,
they were
he
at
ain't
the
had to
wrong
do all
place
that.
at the wrong time. They saw old boy boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga. Then when Jinwoo and
Bro
everybody
had a whole
else found the
family.
bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until Jinwoo stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill.
He's
So
really
what
good
should
at
I
doing
do
voices.
first? Should I dive your back line and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God, this is Jinwoo's first offense of letting somebody get their ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass.
Exactly.
Told Jinwoo, hold on there, young player. Let the OG handle this one now. Now, Kang was a B rank hunter, and Unk was a C rank hunter. And also, you can't forget, Unk has 1 arm. And
Yes.
before one of y'all say, but usually characters with 1 arm are usually strong. Hey, guess what? Not everybody is built like Shanks. This is just a regular nigga
Regular
with
dude.
1 arm. So Woo, why the fuck? Did you let Monk fight this nigga?
Exactly,
You
got
could leave
sliced.
your opponent so you could download him to beat him later. Like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him. But
Literally.
nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped. That fine shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her lifeline. Oh my God, we're gonna die. You literally let this nigga
Oh my
Look at
God.
popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, Jinwoo finally decided to save this man. But I don't care. Too little, too late, bro. Hit that
Too
nigga with
late.
the
No,
Jinwoo
for
special.
real.
Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit. Fucking serial ore farmer, bro. Now, Tiki Kong wasn't an idiot like the six stack. This man knew off the rip. He ranked my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now, this fight for Jinwoo was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off.
Look how
The
he's
person who wins
standing.
this
He looking
fight
crazy.
is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when Jinwoo got that notification and the system said once again, lock the fucking and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this man started
Dang.
hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles to whoop this nigga ass. So Jinwoo blitzes bro at the speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Tae-Shik was stunned. He was like, holy shit. Was this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed, he was. And that cut that he landed poisoned the left side of bro's face
yeah.
because Jinwoo's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. Jinwoo started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But Tae-Shik ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he ends up slicing Woo in the ankle. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10, and that's the hit that Jinwoo just took. And that man Tae-Shik was talking shit. He was saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But Jinwoo just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him,
Born again.
Healed
bro,
up.
just look at his face, man. He knew it was over. Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his back line. It's over. At this
over.
point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with. So it was all over. Jinwoo activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his aura. It invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved in his heart.
Dang.
And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Woo or farming over his body.
Hit him with that
I don't know
genjutsu.
what's worse, getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker or farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Tiki Kong became the 7th victim to be Swiss
Seven.
cheesed by the Smurf of Doom.
God,
The
dog.
Jinwoo Trials.
That was only like episode 6 or something.
Yes.
Y'all
7
ready,
bodies
ladies
in
and
6
gentlemen?
episodes.
Exhibit B. Scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this man Jinwoo is not new to fighting crazy-ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But there was one boss that put so
Oh,
much
yes.
mental
This
ass
one was
on
so
this nigga.
good.
It low-key made him rethink this hunting shit. And it was none other than the 7-foot big-bodied Egress the Blood Ray.
Dang, he's 7 feet
Looked
tall.
Like he just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man Jinwoo
Dang.
sweating bullets off the rip. And this was the ultimate test for Jinwoo. Egress looked at bro and said, are you a real nigga or are you a phony nigga? My God, bitch boy. So Egress speed blitzes Jinwoo, and just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with bro. Then he strikes again, and Jinwoo blocked it. But that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne. And once
Egress was goated, boy.
Didn't even give this man a chance to breathe. And my God, Jinwoo was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Egress had Ultra Instinct. But Jinwoo was finally able to land a hit, but it did no damage. Bro's armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful, it sent him flying again.
God,
This man
dog.
Jinwoo was lost, couldn't do nothing. He'd been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes, and not even an inch of health is gone. So Jinwoo's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. leveled. So Jinwoo decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hands.
Throw his hand.
Being a
That was the
gentleman,
best decision he made.
Oh, we throwing hands, so I like you, little nigga. All right, let's throw hands then.
Bro was already winning the fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with him. This man is a demon. And Eagles wasted no time. Bro stood there in aura farm for 2 seconds. Then boom!
Dang.
Snap of a finger plants this man in the ground. Punch was so fast, it was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then hawked him down to hit this boy
He
with
was
the
so fast.
Man, what?
Oh my
This man
God.
tried
Beat
poking
him in the
ball.
wall.
And I tell you, boy, Jinwoo was trying his hardest, but he could not land a single hit. Eagles had perfect defense. But while Jinwoo was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ends up kicking this nigga in the
Dang.
neck. And he finally took some health off. But this kick enraged the Egress. Bro said fuck it and skipped to his second phase. He started juggling and
Oh my God, yeah, that was nasty.
Oh my
Look at this
God.
in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut, then to the back, while making him flip mid-punch. Then another 2
Dang.
combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam. Then
yeah,
sends him
hammer
flying with the
fist.
haymaker.
Ooh,
And
my
dog, at this point, it just looked like Eagles was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Across the room again. And look how he just conveniently landed on the throne.
On the
This
throne,
man
child.
Eagles walked up to him like,
Come on, bitch ass nigga. Show me that you worthy of this throne. Or sit here and die like a bitch.
so Egress uses the force to call his greatsword and swings at Jinwoo. But Jinwoo enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye. Finally doing some
Cheating,
damage to this
bro.
man. And this is when Jinwoo just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat and said, nah, I'm not done yet. He starts shoving that motherfucker in there deep. Pause. But look at this. Bro started tweaking so hard the animation changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again. Pause. But dog, this insane lock-in moment by Jinwoo gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss.
Bro, he cheated though, bro.
Not gonna
How you gonna tell somebody you gonna fight out the hands and then you gonna pull out a knife?
Because he ain't had no damn choice.
Man, you can't challenge somebody out the hands and pull out a knife, bro. That's just that. Whatever.
You see how he got his butt beat? You think he gonna pull out no weapons then? Shoot, that thing tore him up.
Yeah, he was beating his ass.
nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try, but bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead
I
homies.
swear.
That's
Oh
some
my
nasty work.
God.
Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The Jinwoo trial.
They showed it.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2.
Yes,
So
that's
will
only good.
Jinwoo make the round table? Will this stat line get even more ridiculous?
Yes.
Spoiler. Yes.
No doubt about it.
Yes, this is gonna be real good.
No doubt about it. We gonna have to I like that guy.
He good.
He
ain't
funny.
He is
He
funny.
does the voices really good too.
That was a really good, interesting back down memory lane where it all started out.
Right. Yeah, Jinwoo done been through some trials and tribulations. Boy,
He been facing death every time he go in them
and
dungeons.
still just be stomping everybody.
Heck yeah.
Man. So yeah, we definitely gonna have to check out when
I
he do the
forgot
next
how
one.
many bodies he actually really did get.
Yeah. That's
He did
just
kill a lot
that
of
was just the
people.
first 7. Man.
Jinwoo.
All right, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep, and don't forget to tell a friend, y'all come watch with us.
That's right. And the Patreon and the link down below if you want uncut, unedited access to our reactions. We will be starting JJK season 2 soon. So make sure y'all tune
Yeah.
in for that. We'll catch y'all next video. Peace.